Hey folks, it's Masterpiece, and today I'm going to be opening up Cassian Andor. This one's going to be the Aldhani Mission Cassian Andor from the Andor series. I haven't gotten this figure. I decided not to pre-order it just because I felt like I was going to be able to come across it pretty easily. Luckily I was able to find it in the wild, but yeah. Cassian Andor from the Aldhani Mission. This is the one where they're basically trying to break into that base. He's kind of got like the officer disguise with the armor pieces, which is pretty cool because now we can basically have a mold to make General Veers, which is another officer that I really want. I have a General Veers in my true to scale AT-AT, but that one is just so outdated. We need a new one, so I'm hoping that Hasbro kind of takes a break on officers for a bit, because we've gotten a whole lot of officers, but at the same time I want them to do Veers so I can replace that old one that I've been having for quite some time now. But regardless, this is going to be Cassian Andor. There is the card back image. Pretty decent card back image. The background is kind of out of focus. You don't really know where that's at, probably assuming it's from like that base that they broke into. But I just like that this one has like the armor piece right there. So it has basically the officer body, just a different torso there. They kind of molded that armor piece on there. The only thing is that they got the wrong boots on this figure, from what I understand. They got like some shore trooper armor boots going on, so I don't think that's correct, but not a bad card image. It is what it is. On the back we can see that this is VC 267. We've already reviewed all of these figures. You can check them out on my channel, but nothing too crazy on the back. Just figures that are in the wave that this guy came in, and attention and warning labels. So we're gonna get right into it. All right, so here's the figure out of the packaging. His hair looks a little weird. I think that's from the hat. It looks like he's got some hat head going on there. So he looks fine with the head on, with the hat on. But then as soon as we take that off, kind of has like a weird shaped head, kind of like an egg shaped head. So very similar to the officers that we've gotten. Comes with the officer hat. Again, it looks a little big, but I don't mind it too much. Some people are okay with it, others aren't. Doesn't matter to me. But we're gonna go over articulation. So this figure does not have rocker ankles, I don't believe. No. That's the knee articulation, kind of limiting, because there's no real I don't know how to explain it, but if you're trying to get full motion, you have this right here that's kind of a little low. It doesn't allow the knee to bend any more than that. But yeah, not the best. Swivel hips, and then it doesn't come with barbell hips. But the skirt is nice because it's made out of a soft plastic, so that, you know, it allows for a full range of motion. And then it's also cut. It has a cut in the middle, and then cuts on the side. And then there's his holster. The back of the figure looks really nice. It has the armor detail on the front and back there. I always liked the officer armor, kind of like the one that General Veers wears when he's in the AT-AT. I don't know, it just looks really cool. But they're missing the helmet, obviously. They didn't have the helmet for the Andor series with this, so they had the chest and back armor, or the vest, and then they had like some arm, bicep armor, and then shoulder pads there. And also General Veers wears like that dome, hard dome thing. But whatever, it is what it is. This is the first accessory, the blaster that Andor comes with. Fits in his hand very well, like that. Not really much to this character. You could take it off and put the blaster in his holster like that. Pretty cool. As for the arm articulation, I almost forgot about that. It's not the greatest, but not the worst. This shoulder pad right here is its separate piece that's connected on the bottom here. Elbow articulation, wrist, and then the articulation on the head. That's him looking up, and that's him looking down. And we're gonna see what I could do with this figure. This figure is not as hard as I thought it would be to pose, even though the articulation is kind of out of date. I think they used parts from previous releases to make this, and that's why I think there was quite some controversy with this one when it was first announced. But you know, regardless, it's a troop builder, so as long as you can find ways to alternate that head, I think it'd be fine. That way you could have multiple of these and they're not just all Cassian Andors. Not a bad figure. The accessories that it comes with is fine. I think it should have came with one of these E11s. I'm pretty sure that's what they used, or I think it was the E11D. Pretty sure it was that or the E11D, now that I think about it. But yeah, regardless, it's an alright figure. This one I'd probably keep in the packaging, just because, you know, I don't know, I'm not crazy about it. It's one of those figures where it's not really needed. I would have been fine if it wasn't released, but like I said, it's a troop builder, so I don't know if a lot of people are going to like it, but for what it is, it's alright. So that's going to be it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.